think you got out of the preseason this year,
Personally, I think I learned a lot of football, working with Tanner and a new offensive system. Somewhat, I had some experience in it when I was in Detroit. And any opportunity you get to play football, I think I'm one of those guys that can know what it's like to be on the couch. So I'm thankful for that, and I love football, man. I really do. So just a lot of appreciation for it, appreciation to get the opportunity and be able to play as much as I have this preseason. I don't take it for granted.
man? What would these next few games be like for you? What's your plan?
Yeah, well, it's a lot of wait and see. Um, Ultimately, you can only control what you can, and I'll be waiting like many others who are definitely on the fence, like myself. And wherever that next opportunity is, I'll be ready if it's here or somewhere else.
Is there ever talk in the huddle or on the sideline about going for a field goal there with Nevis, or is it too far?
I wouldn't say that was necessarily in our thought process, especially since we had first and 10. I think if we could have even gotten it a little bit closer, they brought cover zero there consecutively, and we struggled to pick it up the first couple times. I missed a few throws, and yeah, I think even 5 yards would have been better than where we were at. I think it was just a bit too far.
What do you make of the fight the team showed there in the fourth quarter?
We're a resilient bunch. I think that's something that AG has ingrained in us, and we got to fight. Whether that was obviously the guys playing on the field today, or some of the starters who were in t-shirt and shorts, they were just as fired up as the rest of us.
How far do you think the team came during training camp?
I think we grew a lot together as a football team, and then ultimately we started forming a brotherhood. And under AG and the culture that he's building, that's probably where the biggest growth has occurred, is just understanding his messaging, how he wants his football team to play, and I think we've discovered our identity.
Is there anything you would do differently in this last game?
Yeah, I threw a pretty atrocious pick. That one was bad. I'd take that back, and I'd maybe adjust the protection on the one strip sack, step up in the pocket there. Outside of that, I leave my heart out on the field. I play as hard as I can, and ultimately I have no regrets.
What do you make of Jamal's performance tonight?
He's done it throughout camp, throughout OTAs, and I'm really excited that it showed up in the game. He was due. I was talking with Brandon Smith over there, like, Pritch was due, man. So thankful that he got to show it, under the lights, and everyone can see what a great player he is. And he's another one of those guys who plays with his heart. He's going to leave it out there.
What's the fastest 40-yard dash you've ever run?
4.5. Yeah.
Did you, not that you're a good quarterback, but did anyone ever approach you about a position change? Because you can really run.
Yeah, early in the draft process they did, a few teams, but I love having the ball in my hands and being the quarterback and controlling protection and being a distributor. But like I said before, I love football, and I want to play football. So take that however you want.
What was the experience like for you tonight?
Obviously, it was really cool. Opportunity to start a preseason game and go out there and play the game I love and start with these guys. So it was awesome.
What did you think of the offense? Well, I should ask you when you were out there.
Yeah. Early on, the penalties killed us. Early in the drives, we had penalties, and it put us in tough situations, second and long, third and long. We need to avoid that. So it's something we're going to focus on, clean up. But yeah, penalties definitely hurt us. Starts with me. Just command of the offense, pre-snap, we got to limit it.
How challenging is it facing Vic Fangio's defense? I'm sure you know all about him. He's a legendary defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, they were really sound. That defense is solid. There's not a lot of MAs. The space closes quickly, and they're where they're supposed to be. So it was a really sound defense we went against tonight.
How are you feeling? You got carted off or went off on a golf cart?
Yeah, I'm healthy. All good.
Can you talk about where you individually made the most progress from the spring until now?
Yeah, first of all, just the grasp and understanding of the offense. In the spring, felt like you're drinking from a fire hose a little bit, then you have that break and the opportunity to kind of take it all in, and then you come back for training camp, and you're just more confident back there. That was my experience, and I'm more confident under center now. I've taken a lot more snaps under center by this point, and just the total grasp of the offense, I think, is a confidence thing. So that's where I've grown.
Are there any plays that you would take back today or change?
Honestly, it really comes back to the penalties for me. So pre-snap, making sure these guys feel good about the play, the pre-snap plan, just the operation, make sure I'm commanding it. That's what I would go back and change. There's not any specific play right now. It's pretty quick off the field. So really, the penalties is what sticks out to me.
The last drive, clock management, getting the spike down, field goal. How do you look back at that? And I'm guessing you're pretty happy with the way it came off.
Yeah. End of half situation. Obviously it was an opportunity for us to score points, not give them the ball back, and it was great to work that. Made some throws, ran the clock out. Obviously had the spike, and put some points on the board before the half. So it was good to get that rep in.
Have you thought about what the next couple of days are going to feel like?
I don't know. First time going through it, right? So I'm excited about the body of work I put out there, and how I grew from spring to now. And I've loved the Jets, so the cards will fall as they may.